them on the table.
I said put them on the table.
I guess you did say put them on the table.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to Acme News, your home for all your latest information on animation and cartoons. I'm your graphic artist and animator, Domzilla.
And I'm a podcaster who really loves cartoons, Miles Tales. Do you know how much I love cartoons?
I always do, but tell the audience.
I love cartoons more than anime loves using the power of friendship as an excuse for the main characters to win. They do it a lot.
They cut deep, man.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Today is Saturday, July 4th.
Wait, July 4th. Isn't today supposed to be like some sort of holiday to celebrate?
Yeah, man. Independence Day came out yesterday in 1996.
Oh yeah, that Will Smith film.
Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, all them aliens. Yo,
Don't
man.
forget Boomer the dog.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love black leads.
Well, speaking of black leads, perfect way to start the show. In this week's news, there are a lot of voice actors, a lot of white voice actors specifically, stepping down from their roles playing as minority characters.
Is POC, we like to be called POCs.
POCs.
Yes.
Starting with Mike Henry. That was the first headline I saw, was Mike Henry stepping down from the role of Cleveland.
Mike Henry, boy.
Good for you, my guy. He sent out a quote saying, "I love this character, but persons of color should play characters of color." Other people who are stepping down is Hank Azaria. He's not going to play the Indian American character Apu anymore from The Simpsons.
What? That's such a classic voice too.
Yeah, it's a good voice, but he probably won't be missed because he hasn't had a speaking part on an episode since 2017.
Oh, right.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Other people who have stepped down are Kristen Bell and Jenny Slate. They played Molly on Central Park and Missy on Big Mouth, who were both biracial characters. But oh wait, I'm going to finish this. And then lastly, Alison Brie, she apologized in a tweet for playing Diane Nguyen on BoJack Horseman, a Vietnamese American character.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. But there wasn't too much of an issue.
See, that's the thing, man. Outside of Cleveland, none of these characters are especially egregious, like for any of the people that they're representing. Hank Azaria played Apu, who was he was an immigrant who came to this is what immigrants do. They come to America. He was an immigrant living in America, like working a full-time job, and I'm pretty in a business I'm pretty sure he created to take care of his family. Molly on Central Park is she's this badass comic book artist in the show. She wants to draw comic books. Yeah. She's super imaginative. Her little stories are really creative. Missy on Big Mouth is hyper intelligent for her age.
Yeah. God, that show is crazy.
I think that she's even younger. I think she might. No, she's not. She's there. She's everybody's age. Never mind. But she's hyper intelligent on the show. And Diane Nguyen was a writer. She was a Vietnamese American writer. I mean, she had her personal problems, but who doesn't?
Right, exactly.
These characters were good representations. I don't think that these people should have to apologize for the work that they did on these shows.
Well, I agree with you as far as apologies go, but like I said in one of our earlier episodes, burn it all down. Burn it down. You can't keep trying to build good things on top of shit. And I understand every motion that you guys are making, like with the whole Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben as well. Just trying to cover all your grounds. I get that. And I'm not saying not to do it, but at least be wary of what you're doing. What's upsetting people and what's not upsetting people. So don't cut off everything. You taking elements that make the show out of there for the sake of what Image,
Yeah, image. That
you
seems to,
know, and
like, from my perspective, like, that's what I see is that the people, these companies, these big names, they're worried about the images that they're portraying to the rest of America or to the rest of the world right now. And yeah, like you said, the door has been closed for people of color,
exactly, yes, yeah.
in Hollywood. There's no doubt about that. But with this, we seem to be going the other way, and
But okay, all right. So this is the last thing I'm gonna say on this. I feel that with this, like, and the step down, I feel like it's necessary. But I feel like the step down is for people that didn't get those opportunities beforehand to see if they can, if they're worthy of having the opportunity in the first place.
mhm.
So then, if it doesn't work out, then maybe they'll have the leads, those original people come back in and play those parts. But until then, at least try something out. You know.
This is new, so I guess anything is possible. I Yeah, I don't really have too much more to say. Outside of, like I said earlier, outside of Cleveland, these are all badass representations. And I honestly, no, like, the last thing I do have to, and this is a sticky. We got to do tablecloth. This is pretty sticky. Excuse me. Uh, but the last thing that I want to say is that if we're going to course correct and go the other way, then we're just going to start closing doors all over again. Like, this is supposed to be about equality or equal opportunity, right? So don't close the door on someone who might play the character better just because they don't look a certain kind of way. Like,
Mm,
that's racist in its own way.
mm. Well, I was going to touch on that a little bit more, but I'll leave that to all you watchers over there in the comments. And well, in July 2019, of course, everyone has heard about the Cuphead show that's being released, but
Mhm.
now we have actual video proof. A mere 45 seconds, but it's more than enough to show the nostalgic inducing designs and the crazy quirks and the slapstick comedy. It also is featuring True Valentino from what is it? Hot Racers, Fast and the Furious.
First of the year, so.
Play actor, voice actor, and Frank Tordaro, and he's got so many shows
Oof.
under his belt. It's crazy.
That
Check
made
him
me
out if
so
you're
long.
really interested. But what is this? True Valentino, black lead. He's gonna another black lead is playing Cuphead, and Frank Tordaro is playing Mugman.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might have noticed a very specific type of toy here on our table today. It's heavy, and that's because what we have for the first time in the show's history is a heavy block of animation news.
Mm. This is the little message that I sent you guys in our Facebook
It's
page.
exactly what we were talking about. We warned you, and now we're delivering.
But
First up, Cyberpunk 2077 is getting an anime series. Holy fucking shit.
wow.
I'm actually looking forward to this game. It takes place in the future, the year 2077, obviously, in a city that is heavily influenced by technology and body augmentation.
Mm.
You got a lot of cool characters in it. It is
Word.
fantastic.
Word.
So an anime series totally makes sense. A CD Projekt Red has teamed up with Netflix and Studio Trigger to bring us Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Mm.
It's taking place in the same world as Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, cool.
It's going to be a 10 episode series, and it's going to follow a kid who's trying to survive in these futuristic times.
Hmm.
Apparently, they're very dangerous. What he has to do is become an edge runner or a cyberpunk, which is what their name is for these mercenary outlaws.
Hmm.
So it's going to be badass.
Nice.
Uh, just a little background, just a little bit of background. CD Projekt Red is producing the project, and these are the guys who are bringing us the Cyberpunk 2077 game, as well as they brought us Witcher 3 in the past.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, they've been working on the show since 2018, so they've been putting a lot of time and effort into it. I got a little quote here from Adam Badowski, the Cyberpunk 2077 game director and CD Projekt Red's head of studio. He says, "We are so excited to finally reveal that we are working on an anime in the cyberpunk world. We've devoured just about all the cyberpunk fiction there is to watch, read, and play. It's a genre that leaves so much room for creativity and has had such a strong influence on us. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is our love letter to cyberpunk as a whole and and to stories told in animated form. Um, I'm going to talk about that in a second, but just real quick, just to finish out the article or the things that we have here is the animation studio in Japan is Studio Trigger. They develop a signature style in with their shows such as Gurren Lagann and Kill La Kill.
Kill la Kill is that truth, man.
Hiroyuki Hiroyuki Imaishi,
Hmm.
excuse my bad Japanese, will be directing, and his team consists of various creators and designers from Gurren Lagann, Kill la Kill, and Little Witch Academia. So the series is definitely in good hands as far as the look and feel goes. Now, there was a little bit of I don't know what you call it, like a trailer, maybe, release for Cyberpunk Edgerunners, where people from Studio Trigger were interviewed, and it was actually cool to hear what they had to say. They've been following the cyberpunk genre since they were teenagers, and they seem to be in their 40s or 50s. So we're talking like 40 no sorry 30 years of passion for this genre as a whole.
Nice.
And now they're obviously very excited to work on this anime, like heavily rooted in this genre. And going along with what Adam Badowski said, it seems like there's a lot of passion here. And they've been working on it since 2018, before they even announced it to us, like a few weeks ago maybe. So I'm looking forward to all and plus Netflix will throw you all the money and give you all of the creative freedom in the world. So I am expecting to see a project full of heart, full of passion, full of whatever it is these guys feel for this genre of cyberpunk. And I'm very excited about it. Oh, fuck! Last thing.
Oh yeah.
Very last thing. Studio Trigger's animation style. When you watch Kill La Kill and Gurren Lagann, uh, there you can see where they can lend their style to cyberpunk. The lines, sometimes they let their lines go a little bit rough, giving a sketchbook style, a moving sketchbook style. And sometimes they don't use, actually, a lot of times they don't use black for line art for the lines, giving it a little bit of a surreal feeling. Sometimes they even take away the lines, giving it more of a surreal feeling. And another thing that they're known for are bright electric colors and deep dark shadows, which is just spot on for the cyberpunk genre.
Word. Nice. I'm actually looking forward to the Cyberpunk Blade Runner as well. I'm not too familiar with it, but I would definitely love to experience that.
Yeah. Well, nobody is. The game hasn't come out yet, but
still,
all this there's big things. We're expecting big things for it.
Hell, fucking yeah, bro. I'm talking about Cyberpunk in general.
Cyberpunk.
I've never really known too much about it. 2077.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar, but that sounds cool.
The cyberpunk genre has even touched Batman in a big way.
Really?
Yes. Batman Beyond is totally cyberpunk.
No shit.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. The more you know. I got a little bit more special news for you guys. And I'm in a little bit of disbelief because I never thought it was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen for a while, if any. But Kanye West has resurfaced back in latest news along with friend and fellow recording artist Kid Cudi for a new anime series based off of their duo album and titled the same, Kids See Ghost.
Oh, is Poker Face going to be on there?
Poker Face?
Oh.
So now I'm a huge Kanye fan. I'm a huge Kanye fan, right? I'm excited for this. I don't know how many Kanye fans are out there nowadays, but I mean, of course, let's not get on that. But I'm extremely excited for this animation that they're coming out with. It's about time Kanye has done something with his bear. Uh, um,
Oh wow, yeah.
it's actually directed and created by Takashi Murakami, which is another favorite of mine. He's a well-renowned contemporary artist. He actually did the artwork for Graduation for Kanye West, and he went on to do later things. But his most recent thing that he's known for is the Billie Eilish "You Should See Me in the Crown" music video,
Mm.
which is sick. I'm a little jealous, but like, yeah, that's what's up, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I mean, they haven't given too much detail on it, but they did drop a trailer for it with no context at all whatsoever. But we'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check that out as well. The visuals are insane, man. And the story follows Kanye West's iconic bear, of course, and Kid Cudi is sporting a dope ass looking fox. Like, I don't know, and it's fit in the aesthetic of Takashi Murakami's original illustrations and his original design. So it's phenomenal. It has not had a release date yet or anything, but we're definitely looking forward to it. And another little bit of information that I noticed, I paid attention to, is that like if you pay attention closely and hear and like listen to the voices, it's actually Kanye and Kid Cudi playing themselves,
Oh
and
yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, so that's even cooler. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I really like how mysterious you guys keep everything. You just throw it out there and be like, I'll let people,
Mm.
fester on that a little bit. So hell yeah, looking forward to that.
Uh, the song is actually called "Make Her Say."
I know.
It totally makes sense that Kanye West is coming out with an anime. You see the inspiration in all of his music and his music videos. I mean, he has a Gundam in whatever house, in whatever room that is in the Kardashian West
Whatever room that
household.
is, yeah.
Um, so I expect it to be good. And oh, and the fact that it's Kanye West, he knows exactly what he wants. He like what were you
Yeah.
telling me? He's an art
Yeah,
school
yeah,
major,
he's
right?
he's an art school major. Like he went to school. I can't remember what school it was, but yeah, he went to he. That's how he got George Kondo cause and Takashi Murakami to collab on his album covers and whoever else he got to do us. So yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna
he know
look
what
good.
he's
It's gonna
doing.
sound good. It's gonna be really cool to see. So
Yeah,
let's do it. Next, we still got a couple more anime stories to go. All right, so Square Enix has announced that they're giving cult classic "The World Ends with You" their own anime. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I've been following, or I had followed "The World Ends with You" since they announced that it was coming out on the DS so many years ago. It's got a really unique art style, very street art inspired, with very thick, bold lines, deep, heavy shadows. It's perfect for an anime. It looks like Kingdom Hearts designer Tetsuya Nomura is going to be lending his hand to the show. So, oh man, I feel like it's going to be great. It's super early in development, so there's no news on who is going to be acting in it or when it's going to be released. But it's coming, and I'm looking forward to it.
where?
Yeah.
Right. That's well. Well, Scott Pilgrim is in talks again. Not for a second movie, but actually for an animation series. Both the LaBeouf brothers have been in talks about animation series with Brian Lee O'Malley for a Scott Pilgrim series, and everyone wants a part of it, and the whole fandom wants to see it, including
Oh
ourselves.
yeah.
Um, there's not too much known. It's just a maybe right now, but that's enough for us to hold on to. Like everybody's won a second film. Even Michael Cera has even said that he'd agree to play the part once more for another film, if not more than one more time. But yeah, give the fans what they want. But we don't need no maybes. Just do it. We ready.
Michael Cera is going to look the same age for the rest of his life, so he can come back and play Scott Pilgrim legitimately anytime.
Any time, bro. How do you not grow any facial hair, bro? I don't get it.
Uh, that 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 movie is all right. Look, you know what? That movie is the reason why I love girls with colored hair. Ramona Flowers was hot. Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She doesn't know it, but I call her Mew.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna go into detail, but it was a good movie.
Nice, nice. Well, that wraps up this week's episode for you guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed yourself.
I did. I'm still thinking about Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
I have a little gift for you guys this week. Due to the new announcement for the anime series Kids See Ghosts with Kanye and Kid Cudi, I've done an illustration for you guys that I'll leave a link to for my website for you guys to download for a free background, probably a desktop.
Ooh.
Yeah, hell yeah, pretty sick. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this page for weekly updates. Oh, we might even start throwing in daily updates. There's no telling.
Maybe don't give them anything we can't really scratch
I
that.
said might.
Don't hold us to anything until it happens.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell just in case we do decide to start dropping daily updates, so you can get those notifications. Oh my gosh, hourly,
minutely, secondly.
We are never going to leave the studio.
Yeah, it's my life. I am Domzilla,
and I'm Miles Tails,
and y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Peace.
All right, Dom.
I'm not ready, bro. I'm not ready.
Apparently, I'm not either.
Please don't shoot me.
I can't shoot you. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
This gun isn't working. It's not working.